In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey everyone, this is your girl SC Bookout 843, and it is another Tuesday night. Oh, well, sorry, my fault. It's another Tuesday night, and I want to bring you guys a new book, you know what I'm saying? But again, my guest couldn't make it. So it's one of those crazy things, okay, you guys? I wish her the best, but she just couldn't make it tonight. So it's just gonna be me and you, and I'm not gonna hold you long, but I'm gonna tell you some things that's been going on, right? So,
Yeah, I'm.
oh, and I got my producer here. Hey, girly. So we have been receiving your nominations. And you guys, I've been looking at some of these books that you guys have been nominating for the Inspiring Author BOOKGAL Awards. And of course, y'all know y'all have made my to be read list longer, right? But remember, keep nominating your authors, your books, your podcasts, your reviewers. Now, there are some spaces you may not have someone. That's absolutely fine. You can just go to the next thing, you know what I'm saying? But we thank you for those nominations. We've had so far, and we just started it between 20 to 30 nominations. Keep them going. Now, if you had a book that recently came out in this year, you can nominate yourself. But guess what? Nobody can talk better about yourself than you. Nobody can. Despite anything, only you can promote yourself as much as you can. Okay? So we have that going on. So you have until December 25th to do your nominations, okay? January 1st, I am going to go live and I am going to announce the finalists. Remember, there are going to be 5 finalists per category. Okay? So remember, your books have to have been published between November 2024 and October 2025. Okay? Categories we have. Oh my God, you guys. We've got Best New Author. We have Best Nonfiction, Best Poetry. What else do we have? Children's book, Best. Oh my God, there's just so many. Um, Children's book, women's book. Um, there are a lot of categories. I'm trying to find them all, you guys, but um, just make sure you nominate someone. Um, Another thing I'm requesting that you guys do, please send me as much information you have for your new authors. I've had some people just send me the author, but they're not giving me the title of the book. Okay. And that's one of the qualifications is that that new book has to be their first release ever. Nothing else but the first release ever. Okay. What else do we have going?
So, what if they have been in an anthology? That does not count, right? It's only
Anthologies
their
don't.
own personal standalone books. If they say, because a lot of people they do a lot of anthologies before they actually do their own book. So they may think that because they've been in these anthologies that they don't qualify. But please explain to them that it has to be their first standalone book. The anthologies are not included in this because it's not your solo book. It's only solo books, right?
Right. So it has to be your very own solo book. Anthologies, that does not count, okay? Has to be your own, your first solo journey. Now, I did have someone send me a message. Does it matter how long the book is? No. Novella is considered a book. Okay. It just has to be your very own standalone book. Okay? What else do we have coming up? I have opened up my books for next year. Okay? Now, you guys, I'm going to talk to y'all for a second. Okay? Serious inquiries only. I do not charge for to be on the show. I do pre-recorded interviews because I do understand that sometimes my schedule gets busy because of my daughter and because of other obligations that I have, and I understand that the authors' schedules might be busy. So yes, there are challenges that I do pre-recorded interviews. That's fine, but I really need you to be serious. Because think about it. If you say you want to be on the show and you don't show up, you're taking an opportunity for an author that wants to be on the show. Okay? My books are open right now for March, April, and May. Okay? My first official show will be the award show in February, but in February, I am reserving that spots for four children's author. Okay, because in February we celebrate the Black Children's Book Week. So yes, we do Black History Month, but I would like to dedicate that month, and it'll be the month of August also. But in conjunction with Black Children's Book Week, I would like to open up the floor for four children's authors. Okay. If you would like to be one of those four children's authors to be on the show, inbox me at Patrice Grimble on Facebook, um, EST Book Gals everywhere is mine. Okay. So if you look at the bottom of the screen, you see it scrolling. So I'm looking for four authors. Okay. This release is going to go on my Facebook page and all my social media tomorrow. But since you guys joined us tonight, you have the opportunity to tell your friends who's the children's author, hey, she has a spot open. Okay. In order to be on my show, it does not matter when your book was released. I tell people all the time, my motto is there's no such thing as a new book because not everybody has read every book. There's no such thing as an old book because not everybody has read every book. Okay? So, the month of February, I am looking for four children's authors. Okay? Now, we're gonna go back and doing these videos reviews. I know y'all see me pop up with some video reviews. They're like maybe 2 to 3 minutes. If you want one of those, contact me. Okay. I will read your book and I will do a video review. The video review will go on all my social media, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and I might even go over to the blue sky in Twitter. I don't know. Okay. But I have started doing video book reviews. I am still in the process of doing book reviews as we speak. Okay. Um, I do have the commitment of doing um, four Christmas novellas, and I have four of those already chosen. And I am going to be doing two video reviews tonight, and they will be posted by this weekend. Okay. So, you guys, that's really about all that I have going on right
But
now.
I have some things I need to share.
Okay, go ahead.
So, first I want to thank everybody. Y'all, this is our last month of the season, so y'all definitely want to stay connected, want to stay tuned in, so that you can figure out who's coming back and how you can stay connected with the amazing hosts who's going to be joining us. We have some new hosts that are going to be joining us. I tell you, we're going to be full. Um, Next season. There's not going to be a seat in the house. Hopefully, right now we only have two slots left. So if you're out there and you thought about hosting your own podcast, definitely we are family oriented. We definitely do what we can to support each other. So definitely this may be a space for you. I tell you, um, we not costing you. It's not costing you a lot, but we are definitely. There is a fee, but I tell you, after your first couple of shows, you've gotten your return back off of your investment. But it's one fee for the whole year that covers you. Um, two shows a month. Um, and then you have the support of 10 other amazing hosts, as well as there will be a month of training dedicated to getting you prepared and oriented with how we do things over here on the Crew Podcast. And then you have the support of your fellow sisters and brother. So definitely, if you looking to host a podcast, this is the space for you. Like Patrice, we actually run a contest to pick our poet of the year, which also holds down that section in the magazine. We have a section in the magazine that's dedicated to our poetry section. So the poet of the year has the opportunity to share their poetry and introduce poetry, other poets to the platform as well. So there's some perks for being poet of the year for 2026. Not only will you be able to be featured in our special edition of the magazine, because we do a special poetry edition of the magazine where we do nothing but highlight poets. You also get to write in any poetry anthologies that I produced throughout that year. I think this poet of the year, she was in three, I think, books that we did. I have two books lined up for 2026, and one of them is dedicated to South Carolina poets. So if you have ties to South Carolina, this is an opportunity for you to be a part of this anthology. Also, there is a global anthology where it does not matter where you are. If you have poetic words that you would like to share, this is an opportunity for you to share. Each poet will have an opportunity to share one poem, as well as their bios inside of this book. As many poets as I can get to be a part of this, I definitely want you to be a part of this. This is a free opportunity. These are free submissions, so you get to submit your poetry for free. That is an opportunity to connect with more poets. So those are some things that are open. I tell you, you just have to go over to my page and check out some of those opportunities. We also have opportunity for those that want to grace the cover of our magazine. There's an opportunity for you to be on the front cover. You get the front inside cover, and you get a two-page spread inside of the magazine that tells you all about who you are, what you're doing, what you want people to know about you, how they can connect with you, and things of that nature. Y'all, I'm telling you, a steal of a deal for only $200. You get all of that, and that month that the podcast hosts are on hiatus and getting ready to kick off season number 4. I'll be right here in the studio. I'll be holding it down for them Sunday through Friday, every single night, 8 o'clock. I'm gonna be right here, interviewing those that want to share their brands. So each one of those amazing individuals that's gonna be gracing the cover in 2026 are gonna have an opportunity to be interviewed in January. I am also going to be interviewing the face of December's magazine in January. I'm going to interview her in January. I'm excited about the different doors that are being opened. Also, me myself, I am going to be coming from behind these scenes in 2026. I am going to be doing some amazing things. Of course, I cannot never do anything without including the Crew Podcast. They are my family, and everywhere I go, I share about them. I share about everybody that I come in contact because that's just who I am. I just want people to be able to utilize those gifts and talents that God has given us so that we can be a beacon of light to somebody. Somebody's out there that's waiting to hear your story. They're ready to hear your journey. They're ready to hear those things that make you who you are. And we just want to be an outlet, whether it's through the magazine, the podcast, or any of these amazing outlets that's connected to these hosts. Because when I tell you we have some amazing hosts that's doing their own things, I tell you outside of being a part of the crew, they have their own platforms that they are holding down, 10 toes down, 10 fingers up. They are doing their things and they are allowing God to use them. So definitely this is a place you want to be. This is a family of individuals that you definitely want to be connected to. Um, I can definitely say that they're doing their thing, and I am truly, truly blessed to just be in the midst. Of each and every one of them. So definitely, I want you guys to go ahead and mark your calendar, set your alarm, because all of us are gonna be in the studio December the 31st as we close out season number 3. Y'all, 3 years. We
Three
have been doing this thing for 3 years,
years.
going on 4 years. I tell you, it was nothing but God when He dropped it in my spirit. And I tell you, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I'm just grateful to be aligned because you got to be in place in order to walk in those things that He have aligned for you. So there's somebody out there that need to catch up with their destiny. It awaits you.
3 years. I still remember my first show. You guys, I held my breath. I was talking, but there was no breathing. And I think I did what, 15, almost 15 minutes? But now, and at that time, I was doing Saturday nights and I was doing every other Saturday. And now I do every Tuesday night. And it's just like the back of my hand. I love doing it. I love meeting new authors. I like when they contact me, like, can I go on your show? And I'm like, all right, you sure? Because we're going to have some fun. And I love bringing the books and having the fun with you guys. So, my first show is going to be February 3rd. And that's going to be the award show. So that's what you'll find out. Remember, I told you about all the nominations and the nominees and the finalists. That's when you're going to find out who wins the award. And then after that, if you remember what I said, children's book authors for the 10th, the 17th, and the 24th. Okay? I am going to let you guys go tonight because I got to do some video reviews for you guys. Check out those. I'm going to try to have them by this weekend. But this parade weekend, and then my birthday is on Saturday. And then my big guy, James, my oldest son, is going to be 23 on Thursday. Oh, Lord, I feel old.
When is his birthday? His
His
birthday,
birthday
December the 4th.
December the 4th.
That's my mom's birthday.
Oh, see, that's that
That's
blessing.
my mom's birthday, my cousin birthday, and my other cousin birthday. My mom had two. She had one nephew and one cousin born on her birthday.
Oh God. Boy, that's a big old family party right there. I love it. They told me that I would have him on my birthday. But I told the doctor on that Monday, I said, I'll see you tomorrow. He's like, no, you won't. I said, I'll see you tomorrow. And lo and behold, after eating the Wendy's burger, I was on my way to MUSC and had the first grand boy. And then 12 years later, I got a little girl who was born on March 4th. But yes, so I am going to get those video reviews. I might just go ahead and knock them out the park tonight, you guys. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. Thank you. Um, so I might go ahead and just knock those reviews out tonight because there are two good books by the same author, and they both are about Christmas. Um, I'm not going to tell you the titles yet. You're going to have to stay tuned. Oh, I do have a okay. So forgot this one, you guys. I got so much things going on. So there is a Facebook group for SC Book Gals and Friends, chat and reads. Okay, we're going to become more active in 2026, but guess what? We're starting now because the December issue of the magazine is out. Okay, all right.
No, November. December's not
November.
out yet.
No, not. I'm sorry, you guys. Not December. November is out. Okay, it is on Amazon. It's absolutely free. Give you a chance to see what we do. But then there's also a chance for you to win a $25 gift card. I'm not going to tell you how. You're going to have to go over to SC Book Gals and Friends chats, reads and chat. SC Book Gal Friends reads and chats. You're going to have to head over there. There is a big banner that says giveaway contest. Okay. You have to get the magazine in order to win it because the question has to do with something inside the magazine. That's all I'm gonna tell you. And I know you want that $25 Amazon gift card because you're going to forget somebody on your Christmas list because I do it every year. Or you might want to get something for yourself. So after the show is off, head over to SC Book Gals and Friends, chat and read. Look for the banner that says giveaway contest. You're going to see the magazine so you can know exactly what cover. There is a link to the magazine so you can go over to Amazon, answer the questions, do exactly as it says in the post, and you will be entered to win the $25 Amazon gift card. Okay? Stay in the group. Join the group because we're going to be having lots more activities. We're thinking about doing a book club for those who authors who come on the show but want to talk about their book in a more intimate setting. Hey, we're gonna go in the group and we're gonna talk about your book. Okay. So you have, like my producer said, you have plenty of opportunity to to show your brand, your book, and talk about yourself. Okay. It
Cause
is in
can't nobody tell your story like you can. You
there
the
you
best spokesperson for your story. So I keep telling these people you got to take advantage of the opportunities that come before you because there's nothing gonna drop out the sky.
no.
There's nothing dropping out the sky. Everything you need is already in you. You just got to stir up those gifts and those talents and let them come forth and not be scared. He didn't give us the spirit of fear.
Why
So
write the book if you're not going to promote the book? Why write the book if you're
exactly.
not going to talk about the book?
Exactly, except if you're for me, if you're me, because I don't, and I have my reasons for not because I'm too busy trying to help others do what I need them to do. It's going to be plenty of time for me, but this is not the time for me. But I want you to make sure that you are doing that because the things that I'm telling you and the things that I'm showing you, I will be doing them when the time is ready for me to do that because there's going to come a time when I have to promote my books and I have to do those things that you're doing. But it's not the time for me to do that right now.
There you go. Miss Cheryl, I saw your comment. I want you to go ahead and pick your date in March. So now you guys, we're down to 3 days and Tuesdays in March because one of them is going to Miss Cheryl. So Miss Cheryl, I want you to go ahead, look at your calendar, figure out what Tuesday in March, and inbox me. And we got it going on. Okay?
So y'all better go ahead and get those dates locked in.
Yes.
And don't be surprised if there's a little deposit required because these hosts are becoming hot commodity. They are very much in demand and their time is very valuable.
Yeah.
So um, just understand there may be a deposit required. A refundable deposit may be required. Stipulations will be shared, but we want to make sure that our host time is being valued because there's a lot of people out there that want to share their story and want these outlets. And I tell you, we have some amazing hosts that truly make you feel comfortable and not cold and make you feel uncomfortable, but they will make you feel comfortable and they make you feel at home to where you want to share. So definitely I encourage you to go ahead and get connected before these spaces fill up, because once they fill up, they full. And y'all know time waits for no one.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing all those extra dates like I did this past year. I'm not gonna kid
We
you
may
not.
not have none.
We might not. If we fill up, those extra dates are gone. So I'm gonna tell
Yep.
you
So it's
that.
only gonna be whatever days you host. Them the only days you're gonna have. I'm saying
Yeah.
right now we only have two open slots. I repeat, we only have two open slots. All of the slots are filled.
And you know
So
what?
that means you will be seeing a host every single night,
Some of
Sunday through Friday. You're gonna be seeing them twice a month.
Mhm.
So get connected to these hosts and make sure you know when they schedule. Once I get everybody solidified and in place, I may just put out a roster so you know when their show is, what time to tune in, and if you miss them, definitely how you can connect with them. I have been sharing different links so that even while we're on break, you can go over and you can check out some of those hosts that was a part of season 3, so that you can stay connected with them and see what they doing and how they shows were for season 3, so you can get a feel of when you come on what it's gonna be like.
Yep. And some of you guys have talked to me before we have gone live and said you wanted to do a show. Here is your opportunity, because we're not gonna, as they say, feed you to the wolves. No, we all support each other. We're all behind the scenes. And let's just say, hey, I don't know how to do something. Call one of us, because one of us will be able to show you how to do it.
Exactly.
But
We
you,
family over here. We
we
family over
surely
here.
are.
And it's
We
all about
surely
teamwork. There's no big eyes or little eyes.
we keep making it with, because we are the change we want to see.
That's it. That's our
Yeah,
motto.
we are. So you guys, it's another
Well, all
Tuesday
right.
night. I gotta do homework with a 10-year-old. We're doing decimals. If you're a parent like me, y'all know this new math ain't nothing to play with. So y'all pray for a sister that me and her.
I'm glad my math day's over.
Man, I don't know how many times I've looked at a YouTube video, be like, what? What is this new math? Why we gotta change the math? Like 1 plus 1 is still 2. Why we gotta change how the way we get to the 2? Whew. But anyways, you guys, another Tuesday night in the books. Catch the replay. Y'all know I always go ahead and post it right after the show. Remember, there's no such thing as an old book, because not everybody has not read every book. Good night, everyone. Bye.